What's up, guys? It is Steve here for day 44 of the 46 day challenge. I am able to actually make a video today. I'm actually feeling a lot better than yesterday, without a doubt. Although I have only gotten 3 hours of sleep. I know that's kind of bad, but I do feel a lot better than yesterday, and I'm doing this a lot earlier, so I do have more time to put a little bit more editing in, I believe. But anyways, today's challenge is on my top 5 Team K members, my top 5 Team K2 members, my top 5 Team M members, my top 5 K4 members, and my top 5 Nogi 2nd Gen members. Just like yesterday, I'm going to start from 5 going up to 1 for each team. And let's start off with AKB's Team K. Actually, I'm going to announce both my 4 and 5 at the same time, because there's a special reason why I'm doing this. And that's because my number 4 and 5 are Team K, are the Muto sisters. I just love the Muto sisters so much, and now that Ordine is part of Team K, I'm happy that I was able to predict that Ordine would make it to Team K and be with her sister, and now, hopefully, during the Team K stages, her and Tomu are gonna have, like, I hope they have, like, a song together, like a duo song together for the stage. But yeah, I really like the Muto sisters a lot, and just having them one after the other in my rankings only made sense. Now on to my number 3. This member is I would have to say my second Team 8 member, my second favorite Team 8 member within all the Team 8. I mean, obviously I just redundant myself, but my number 3 Team K member is Hashimoto Haruna. She, just like Yoshino from yesterday, just somehow keeps on increasing in my rankings every single time. And she's cute as hell, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie about that. She's adorable. So yeah, she's my number 3 for Team K. Then my number 2, you guys can probably already predict what my top 2 is for Team K. Well, especially who my number 1 is, without a doubt. My number 2, second favorite Team K member, is Kojima Mako. Mako has always been part of, like, the top members when it comes to the 48 groups for me. She used to be in my top 10, if I remember correctly. I think she's still sitting in... She's still sitting in my Senbatsu? But anyway, she's, like, a top member that I've always liked. Ever since I had gotten into her through AK Bingo, more or less, and found out more about her character, I just loved Mako since then. And then number 1, which there's no doubt who it's going to be number 1, Komi, Captain Komi, is my favorite Team K member. I mean, she is my Oshimen, so obviously she's going to be number 1 for whatever team she's on to. There's just so much I want to say about Komi that I've already said before. I'll get more into it on the last day for Komi, just like I'll get more into the majority of the members that I choose for my last day for my top. I think I'm going to do my top 20 members on the last day instead of my top 10, because, as we know, I have the 46 groups in there too, so I'll be more or less talking a lot, or at least should be talking about Komi a decent amount during that video. But I just cannot wait to see what Komiyama Team K is going to bring forth for this Team K. Because I know Komi is definitely fit to be a leader. That's all I have to say. And now going on to SKE for K2, it was really hard to pick for K2 as, like I've stated before in other videos, K2 is probably my second favorite team overall within the 48 groups. There's just so many amazing members in K2 and SKE. The talent is just there. I mean, there's just member after member that I like from K2, so it is really hard for me to pick. At number 5 for K2, we have Eggs, or how I like to call her by the nickname I gave her, Ego My Lego, Yuna. Ego Yuna, number 5. Let's see. There's nothing really much I have to say, to be honest. But over the years, I've grown to like her more and more, a little bit. At my number 4, I have Bird Mom, aka Churi. Churi is, without a doubt, one of the funniest members I think believe in SKT. They're like the only other members that, at least to me, that can beat her in comedy are Uchiyama Mikoto, which if I remember correctly, she was number 7 on for K2. Kautan and Tanya Marika. For me personally, oh, and then there's Drina. Drina's also really funny too. But in terms of comedy, within SK in general, Shuri is just out there. And then on to my number 3, I already mentioned her before, just previously. Number 3, Matsumura Kaori. I know she might not be the most, like, pretty, beautiful idol that we've seen, but she has proved that beauty isn't necessarily what is needed in an idol. She is absolutely funny, just like Shuri, with her variety of sons. It's just insane of how funny Kalatan is. Now onto my number 2 is Furahata Nao. Furahata Nao is absolutely gorgeous of a woman. I really like her singing. I know that's not really brought up a lot about Nao singing, but I do believe that she has a really nice voice. She is fantastic on the saxophone. Just there's just so much to love about Furata Nao. It's just, I can't really put it to words, more or less to say. And then my number 1 for my favorite K2 member is one of my bays, and if you already know who I'm talking about, the people on the Discord. Arayuki is my favorite K2 member. I believe I stated before in my previous videos how I got into her wasn't through Showroom, but through Instagram Live, and I just find Arayuki just so cute. I remember watching one of her showrooms, like within the past, like, couple weeks, I believe, like where she was just leaning on the desk smiling, and it was just, she just looked so cute then, and her smile just was radiating, and just, I could not help but smile myself. I know she was with 2 other members. Who were they? I think one was Kitano, Ruka, and the other one, was it Oshidin? It might have been those 2, but I could definitely be wrong on that. Okay, now that's done with my SKE members. Now on to my team M members. At number 5, it is Yoshida Akari. Um, she's gorgeous. That's really how much really all I have to say. Because NMB and HJT, I'm not really familiar with that much. So then at number 4, it is Kawakami Vrana, Vrana Pion. I actually liked her the past couple years. Just that she's been really on the down low for me, I would have to say, if that makes sense. Like, I've known she was there and I've actually liked her quite a bit, but I don't really know how to explain it. Just whatever. Okay, now on to my number 3. Um, I found out about her through Showroom. She was ending up playing an acoustic guitar the one day. If you already know who I'm talking about, it's Nishizawa Durina. I just really enjoy watching her streams, whether it's her cooking, her playing on the acoustic guitar, or her just doing some sorts of arts and crafts thing on her showroom. I just really enjoy watching her showrooms a lot. Now on to my number 2 for Team M. It is Isao Kane, another member that I got into through showroom. She is beautiful as hell. And I was really impressed by her soccer skills that she was just playing through Showroom, and I just ended up loving her just a lot just through that. Now on to my number 1. It was like love at first sight when I first saw her through Showroom also, and that would be Ishida Yumi. Just like I said, it was like love at first sight when I saw her, kind of like what happened with Arayuki to me. It was just like that, and ever since then, she's been my favorite Team M member. Now going on to HKT. Surprisingly, I know more Team K4 members than I do probably the rest of HKT. So I was able to recognize more names, more or less. So starting at number 5 is Motomura Aoi. I know this is a terrible reason, but I recognize the name from somewhere, and that's why she's at number 5. At number 4, this member used to be a former Team 4 Kenning. I say that because the concurrencies have ended. And that would be Tominaga Mio. Just basically because she was a Team 4 member, and I just really liked how hard she was working during the Team 4 performances. Other than that, there's nothing really much I have to say. I'm so sorry. And then at my number 3, it may come as a surprise to a lot of people that this person is my number 3, because there was a lot of jokes last year on the Discord about this person being my Oshimen, and I don't really dislike this person anymore, so that's why she's been climbing up in my ranks, and I'm actually really happy to see her with her own YouTube channel now, and that would be Miyawaki Sakura. She's ever so steadily growing back onto me again. I used to be a Sakura fan, like, a couple years ago before, Kimi wa Melody was out, because that was what really set me off to being really angry, and where the majority of my hate came from, I'm not gonna lie. But just recently, it's just ever been so me growing back into liking her again. So yeah, my number 2 favorite K4 member is Moriyasu Madoka. I've liked Madoka for, I mean, a couple years now, I would have to say. I think it was ever since, I'm not going to say it's like the Sakura thing happened for me, where she was growing as one of my favorite HKT members, because I think I remember seeing her a lot during AK Bingo. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, Moriyasu Madoka, my number 2 for K4. And then my number 1 member for K4, who is, she is definitely a comedy person, definitely good within the variety, and that would be Murashige Ana. Her variety sense isn't, I would have to say, as high as what, like, Kautan's, Tani's, and Mikoto's would be, Venturi's, but it's still pretty high up for her variety sense, I would have to say, for me. And I've just been a Shige fan for a long time, as, she is also half Russian, half Japanese, so I ended up wanting to support her. I know that's probably a terrible reason, but because sort of that reason, I added on to her variety sense and everything. And she is my favorite HKT member, without a doubt. Just to me. And now, finally going on to the Nogi second gen members. At number 5, I have Suzuki Ayane. Now, I could be wrong, but what wasn't this girl when she first appeared on Nogi Bingo the one that was also from Aomori, along with oh my god, Light's gonna kill me. Ikomarina. Holy crap. Oh god. I'm so sorry, Light, if you're watching this. How I forgot her name, but along with Ikomarina. Then at like, she used to be the shy type. If I'm thinking it was her, and I'm correct, then that's why. She's my number 5. Then at number 4 for Nogi second gen, it would be Terada Ranze. I know Ranze is one of Sarah's favorite Nogi members. She really impressed me with the Moso requests, more or less. And I also find her really cute too. So that is why she's on my number 4 spot for Nogi second gen. And then at number 3, it would have to be Shinichi Mai, another member that's job dead gorgeous. She recently graduated from her job, if I remember correctly. So she's putting all of her effort into Nogi now. But like I said, she's drop dead gorgeous. Number 3. Then number 2, it's a member who we sort of meme on a little bit, alongside with a certain HKT member, as we switch around their names. In the Discord, we do this all the time. So at number 2, we have Hori Miona, or how we refer to her in the Discord as Miyawaki Sakura, and Miyawaki Sakura we refer to as Hori Miona. It's kind of like our Discord's thing that we like just to meme on about, because they look so similar. Just, I don't really know the reasons why Hori's my number 2. I know that's so terrible, how she's so up high, but she's my number 2. Maybe it's because of that meme we have. Or maybe because some of the Nogi Bingo scenes that she's been in, she's really stuck out to me. Maybe that could be another reason. And then, finally, my favorite second gen member. I've talked about her before in a previous video when she came back, and she is now back from hiatus, and I said I was so happy to see her back, and that is Kitano Hinako. Like, I just can't stop smiling every time she's on a variety show because she just brightens up the screen for me. Kitano is just so funny, where I just can't stop cracking up. I mean, I remember a lot of scenes in Nogi Bingo and Nogi Ego in itself where she either says something really stupid or just something really funny, and I can't just help but smile. And that's why I'm so happy to see her back, as she is my favorite uh, second gen Nogi member, and also my Nogi Oshiman. Um, yeah, she just puts a smile on my face like every time she's on screen. So I just can't be happier that she's back from hiatus, or slowly her making her way back from the hiatus that she has been on. Um, I know that she was supposed to have a photo book coming out, but I'm not sure if that got canceled or not. I know it got delayed, but either way, I'm gonna get that whenever it comes out, or if it comes out. But I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy to see that Kitano's back from her hiatus, and yeah, that's my video, guys. I just realized this video is already 21 and a half minutes long, so maybe I'm not going to be able to edit this video. Although I'm probably going to anyways. So comment what your guys' favorite members are from the teams that I have picked today. I would like to know. Leave a like on the video. That's always appreciated. And of course, subscribe to the channel. As we're still small, I want to connect to the community as much as possible. And I say that every single time because I really do mean it. And I really would love to communicate with all of you, to be honest. And tomorrow's vid is going to be on my favorite Team B member, my top 5 Team B members, my top 5 Team E members, my top 5 Team B2 members, my top 5 T2 members, and my top 5 Nogi 3rd Gen members. So look forward to that video. I don't know if Ruka is planning on like posting any content soon. I know I need to think of things to make after this challenge is done, because this is what really I've been concentrating on the most, I would have to say. Yeah, I still need to do those polls, so look forward to that whenever that comes out. And until tomorrow, guys, see ya.